悲しみが今セーラスマイ奇跡を起こすのセーラウィー誰だって輝く星を持つ負けない明日へセーラへ絶対捕まえるセーラスターこの誓い届け銀河まで
Hey guys, what's going on? This is your boy Kenny, and we're back with Sailor Moon Crystal, Season 3, Episode 39, the final episode of the season. And guys, when I first saw this episode, and just a few minutes ago, it made me cry. Yes, this episode was heart-wrenching. Because if you look at it, Sailor Saturn is about to she has swung her silent glaive, but it did not hit. Chibi Moon calls out her Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon hears her cry and releases the power of the silver crystal and the Holy Grail at the same time, corrupting Dark Pharaoh 90's body. So at this point, she's like really, really well, she's destroying him from within. So while that's happening, Saturn is able to, attack him from the outside. So they're both fighting at this point, to try to, kill him. So Sailor Moon comes up out of it, and Sailor Saturn basically tells Pluto, she gives her farewell, and she told Sailor Moon she is the reason why this planet was spared. So Sailor Moon basically spared the whole entire Earth because what she did. So Sailor Saturn takes Pharaoh 90 into his own dimension and destroys him, but she wanted Pluto to close the door behind them, so that way that dimension is sealed forever. Which Pluto, which didn't want her to do it. They didn't. They were gonna kill her, but I always found that ironic. They wanted to kill her, but they didn't want her to die. I mean, I never got that part, but okay, whatever. So they kill. So she goes through the door, and Pluto uses her attack. Well, it's not an attack; it's her ability from the time and space door to close the door behind Sailor Saturn and seal that dimension off for good. Once that happens, Sailor Moon basically she looks around and she gets this little energy orb, and it transforms her from Sailor Moon into Neo Queen Serenity. So as she becomes Neo Queen Serenity, she basically changes the Guardians outfits one more time into Super. So now their outfits are now gonna be matching for the next season, which is they're all gonna be Super Sailors, and they're gonna gain new powers, which I always thought they should have did at the very end of their original, but they did not. So I cannot get mad. But so there's a baby come out of the sky. Neptune goes over to pick up the baby and come to find out it's Hotaru. So Hotaru has been reborn. So since her father and mother no longer are living, they're gonna take her and raise her as their own. The three outer guardians are gonna be her parents. So all of the soldiers come together, and Neptune gives Chibi Moon her mirror to let her know that she'll be, they're gonna see each other again. Chibi Moon finds out that the baby is well, they don't know that it's Hotaru. They don't know that yet. So the other three guardians leave. They take leave and they disappear. So now, at the beginning of the whole the whole next scene, the girls are wearing their high school uniforms. Now, for those of you who watched the original series, know this does not happen until The second half of S, well, Super S, which is the Super Sailors or Super Six, however you want to say it. This really doesn't start until Sailor Stars, basically. Um, Usagi and them are wearing their high school uniforms, and she is so happy. And they give a nod to the original series, was at the beginning of Sailor Stars, where Usagi she runs and put her arms through Makoto and Minako, and they're actually having a good time. And Chibi Moon is going. Well, Chibi Yusa, she's going back to the 30th century, and they get to this point where there's about to be a total eclipse. Chibi Moon keeps hearing this bell goes off. So does Sailor Moon. I mean, no, Chibi Yusa and Usagi. They listening real closely, and they turn around, and that's when it ends. Now, Sailor Moon Crystal has ended, but Sailor Moon Eternal will be premiering next year. We don't have an official date yet, but there's a trailer, and it's not that big of a trailer, but it was just a teaser trailer to let us know that it's coming. They're coming in the form of two movies. You got the first half that are going to deal with the inner sailor, the inner soldiers, getting their power, learning to tap into their new powers, and the introduction of the Dark Moon Circus. The second half is going to be deal with the trip to Elysium, which is Mamoru's home country on Earth, where the Earth Kingdom used to stand. So those were but the main antagonist of this whole arc would be Nehalinga, the Queen of the Dark Moon. So be sure to be looking out for that, because I will be reviewing it. I don't know. I know they said it's going to be like the first half of next year. Don't know if that's January, February, or March, or April. We don't know, but it's coming out next year. And I think the second half will be coming out sometime later next year. So I'm not for sure. So, don't hold your boy to it, but be sure to come and see me when I do them. And until next time, guys, I love you all, and I will see you guys later.